Hello and welcome back to Subnautica The Red Plague. Now, I did say in the last video that I, at least for the most part, had a plan. It seems as though I'm going to need to make this locker. 2 more titanium. Or I could put... I also found out that static that I'm hearing, not a problem with my earbuds, so that's good news. That is... Are you fucking kidding me? Come here, you fucker. He's taking... I'm being robbed! You kidding me? Oh, this is pissing me off. Did I get him off? It's not going to turn the sea moth anymore, so there's that. That's another reason I want to get the moon pool. That right there. That problem. I don't even know where it is. To, like, avoid it. Whatever. I am going to head into the kelp forests. Did I find them? Yeah, they are. To find... Yeah, what he has. I'll take those two. I'm glad I came to this one specifically, because I'm finding a lot of stalker teeth, which I'm probably going to need quite a few of a little later on. Because enameled glass becomes practically a requirement to have, whether directly or indirectly, because you need it to make depth module upgrades. Holy crap, there's so much over here. Now you need to make depth module upgrades. And also just to straight up make the prawn suit, if I'm remembering correctly. You don't even need the enameled glass to make depth module upgrades for the prawn suit. You just need it to make the prawn suit. Mouse was not, or I left it apparently. And I'm going to make 2 of these waterproof lockers. And then the 4th. So I need a wiring kit, which is 2 silver. and copper wire, or a computer chip, which... Yeah, okay. I'm doing this because I'm going to need this to make everything, really. But are you fucking kidding me? I kill it? No, it's just fucking off. Okay. I think I can just drop them. And it came back. I'm going to get that the perimeter defense module for the Seamoth. I think that is my best bet with these things. Fuck off! Don't come back. How many of them are there? Oh my god. Oh, this is a nightmare. I can see one over there. It's like, I can't scan this. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, what they're called. I'm calling them possessors, because that's what they are. As to what they actually are called, I don't know. Like, I call them possessors because they possess this emo. That's kind of what they do. Ow. Dude, this is such a fucking nightmare. Come on, come at me again. I fucking dare you. Dude, I can't do anything with my fucking... storage boxes. Hold on. I need to have them be not here, apparently. Okay. Okay. Oh, my sanity is really low. Let's use one of these. And I can recharge those. Okay. Oh, God. So I did a little bit of looking. And under... I also think I'm going to turn... map fog off. I know, bite me, but I'd like to be able to see where is it? There it is. Fog off. I know, bite me, but I want to be able to see where my biomes are. Okay, Life Pod 13 is actually in a, one of those mushroom forests, which is where you can find moonpool fragments. I couldn't remember where you find moonpool fragments because despite how important I say they are, because they are, I never really remember where they are. I know, sue me, whatever, but I generally don't. Even though the moon pool is so important, it's just a fact of well, you can find it in other biomes than just mushroom forests here, but that's kind of why I don't know what biome they spawn in, because I typically find like biomes they spawn in because I typically find them in biomes, and I don't know what their biomes names are called, or even what the biomes or maybe I do know what the biome's name is, and I just don't exactly know what it looks like, and so they just kind of... I just kind of don't know. Only thing is, this is the mushroom forest that borders a blood kelp, and that blood kelp houses a ghost leviathan, assuming I am remembering correctly.
The biomass in this area
and it actually spawns.
Picking up faint all-terror vehicle signatures.
Well, the Red Plague's really made it out this far, has it? I guess because I haven't been here, so it hasn't been technically loaded to house Red Plague stuff. Oh. Is that Red Plague getting on my sea moth too? Or is that lighting? Whatever. Not the most important thing. There's a mushroom forest that has a wreck in it. One of the mushroom forests has a wreck in it. I don't know which one it is. Maybe the other one. But I didn't know bone sharks are here. I don't think they're supposed to be. Or maybe they are, and I just don't remember because I hate bone sharks so much. I block out every biome they're in from. I block out what biomes are in from my memory. Outside of the that's an egg. Underwater islands, because that's kind of like the main one I know they're in. You look like a modification station fragment. You are. Cool. You're not what I'm looking for, though. I honestly... when it comes to making a base, I'm thinking about not making it in the safe shallows just because of how nightmarish it is in there currently. I might make it here. Ooh.
Elson reporting.
Oh, hi.
I noticed you haven't gotten around to sending up that sample yet. Corporate's already breathing down my neck with this research. Can you get it to us soon? All we need is a sample of the bacterium taken from a living specimen with a DNA sampler. We'll handle the rest.
Well, I'm sorry, Elson, but I'm pretty much prepping for whatever nightmare you send after me. Whatever nightmare of a task you send after this. Though, I will admit, I probably should get on with the Red Plague tasks at hand. Given how currently at this point I am just playing Subnautica, I'm not even really doing anything related to the Red Plague right now. I've also have yet to find any moonpool fragments. I'm also very close to my crush depth here. It said that they spawn in either of the two mushroom forest biomes. I think I'm just getting incredibly unlucky. You son of a fuck. This one. Thanks. That's the second time you've done that. I find that interesting, though, because I don't think the Seamoth has an emergency power mode. It just kind of dies. It's the bases that have emergency power, and even then, it's not even power. It's lights, I'm pretty sure, like dim lights. I'm probably going to be told, well, that's what emergency power is. Is all it is just like subtle lights, so you can still see. Something just happened. That was the sound of a Seamoth popping.
New blueprint acquired.
Which I don't like.
New blueprint acquired.
Because that means there's possessors around here. I'm gonna get all the frickin' modification station fragments. I think this is the last one I need. I got the Cyclops Bridge fragments, I got a frickin' power extender, I got the modification station, Red Plague's here. Now. And I don't even have what I came here for. You. What are you? You're a Cyclops Hull fragment. Oh no, you're a Moonpool fragment. I also only need 2. I thought I needed 4. That's another thing. I don't know what the Moonpool fragments look like. I know one of them looks like because it's its leg. But that's about all I got on what Moonpool fragments look like, is I know what the lag... Lag? Wow. I know what the leg fragment looks like. You're one. You're a Moonpool fragment. Also, there's another Moonpool fragment over there, being its grabby thingy. Anyway. Where's home? This way's home. Before I go out on my expedition home, repair, because this is very damaged. But yeah, no. So I'm probably gonna get what I need for a multi-purpose room. Go over there, back to that mushroom forest. Build a base there. Make a beacon to mark the base. And then so I'll get the build tool. I'll get the what I need for a multi-purpose room. Go over there, and also a beacon. Go over there, build the multi-purpose room, place down a beacon, being like, "Hey, base is here," and then go from there. The only thing that worries me though is, now that I've been over there long enough, the plague seems to be getting over there as well. I almost wonder if me... Are you dead? It's either dead or it's stuck on nothing. But that's neither here nor there. So... yeah. I also unlocked the thermoblade. I think I unlocked that through the thing. 2 lead. I'll pin the multi-purpose room since I'll need it. I think I can pin one more thing. And that one more thing I'm going to pin is... I'm probably going to do the solar panel for now. Because the bioreactor does take things. So, that's what I'm doing currently. That's my current objective. I have gold. 1 gold. I don't think I have any copper. Terrible coral's easy to get. Look, here's some right here. I don't think I have 2 silver. I think I only have 1. I thought I had copper. I was wrong. That's 2 copper, isn't it? Yeah. I thought I had copper. Actually, do I even have... I don't have beacon stuff. I don't have the blueprints for a beacon. Fuck! What is that? That's the tentacle. I think that's supposed to be on this, which is also not supposed to be at this angle, probably. Oh boy. Safe shallows is starting to become really, really not safe. I still don't get you. You're definitely attached to something. I can't scan it. I really want to. Okay. So I'll need 1 more silver, which comes from sandstone, and I'll need 2 copper, which comes from limestone, I think is what it's called. Also, I need this. I used the other one I had. So I'm here with that. I'm gonna go searching around for the things that I need. But the thing is, sandstone is gonna be here, and there's Okay. That's the one closer to the Aurora. Didn't know that. We're gonna go this way. Titanium. Not what exactly what I was looking for, but I'll accept it because I am... Got lead, that's cool. Because I need that for a moon pool. Like I said, like, I'm not necessarily looking for these things at this exact moment. But yes, I am going to need them as well. Dirt is not the most important things to me right now. So there's the copper. But I need more sandstone. For a silver. And all I'm finding is limestone. And radiation. So I think... What the fuck just exploded? I guess I can put on the radiation helmet, go over here to look for limestone. Is the water green with the radiation, or is it just because I'm in a kelp forest? Because I really can't tell. Okay, well, this is leaving the kelp forest, so I'm not going to find any sand. So I probably am going to find sandstone that way. It's just... just not what I'm really looking for right now. I know sandstone's not guaranteed here. I know that. It's just I didn't want to go to anywhere else, really, right now to get it. Doesn't help it's nighttime and I can't see shit. Oh, my prayers have been heard. It's turning daytime. Looks like we're gonna have to go to slightly more dangerous territory.
30 seconds.
Oh. 30 seconds. Also, that coughing is not part of the game. Normally. Why is there a bone shark here? There we go. One of these is bound to have silver. What did you have? Lead. Okay, so I got 3 lead. I'll come over here when I am not doing super important things. So, I actually still only have 1 copper. So guess what? I did still need limestone. Apparently, I'd forgotten I didn't grab 2 copper. I don't know how I did that. Oi. Stop biting my ass. Can I, like, scan this? What about the tentacle? No. I'm getting real fed up with these hostile fish. I don't know, I might need cave sulfur or something. Copper, gotcha. Okay. The life pod. Okay. Now then. Actually, before I get into the life pod. To recharge that, I need deep shrooms. To make one, I need a battery and lubricant. To recharge it, I need 2 deep shrooms, which you can only find in the Blood Kelp and Lost River. So I think we're going to be sticking with insanity medication for a while, once my other one runs out. But regardless of that, I need to make a wiring kit. I need to make a copper wire. I need to make a computer chip. And then I need to make a habitat builder.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
So I'm going to grab, what, so I need 6, 8, so I'll need 7 more copper, 7 more titanium, 2 quartz, and 1 copper. I have some titanium. That's 3. 5 more titanium. And realistically, in all honesty, probably what I'm going to do is just grab a few of these. Because I'm actually going to make 2 solar panels. So I'm actually going to need more than what I'd said. So I think... that is this for now. Yeah, the beacon needs 2 fragments. Which thankfully are right here.
New blueprint acquired.
I have no idea what a beacon actually needs. But depending on what it needs, I'll make the beacon instead of getting what I need for the solar panels, so I can at least mark the base.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
So that's the one that's by the front of the Aurora. The one that's upside down and floating. Alright, I guess I need to go out and find one more copper so I can make a beacon. And then I'll head to where I want to make the base. I may actually need no space to pick up the beacon once I craft it. Because I think it takes up 4 slots. Yeah, I'm wrong. Oh no, it takes up... How many spots did it take up? Only 1 slot, really? Here's that. While I'm here... I can actually make 3 multi-purpose rooms, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I need to hop back in my Seamoth, head back over, find a place to pop down the multi-purpose room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Am I going in the right direction? I should be. Actually, I can do this just to make sure. Because what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put it, if I can, on top of one of the trees, mushroom forest trees. If it'll allow me to, that's what I'm going to do. I no longer need you marked. And I'm going the right direction. But no, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put it on top of one of the trees to mark that location. And then build a multi-purpose room, place down my beacon, color it appropriately, like name it, then color it appropriately. I don't want to put it on like the one right next to the entrance. I'm thinking maybe on top of this big one, but at the same time I don't... I don't know, the big mushroom tree kind of stands out, so I feel like they're gonna do something with it. Why is there so much shadow there? So I'm gonna put it on one of the smaller ones. Maybe I will put it on the one that's like right at the entrance. Because even though it's right at the entrance, it's still a ways in. Going the wrong way. I need to go over here. It's because I also don't want to put it too far in because it's got the borders to dunes. Like, this place is surrounded by annoying territory. You got the dunes, you've got a kelp forest with a ghost of Python in it, you've got the underwater islands, and then you got the grassy plateaus. So if it'll allow me to, I'm actually going to put the base on top of this. This one, right here. Multi-purpose room. Oh, you will not. Oh, you will! You will allow me to. I will need a hatch as well, but...
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Name. Then I will color it appropriately to be the same color as my life pod. Cool. I can probably find quartz and stuff here. The only thing is... I can actually make a hatch right now. So it's not going to have any power just yet. Like, I can enter it and everything, sure. But...
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
yeah. I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Ah! That's what I wanted to avoid when I built my base so high up. I hope they can't latch onto my base and like drain power or anything. But no, I wanted that as my first room because that is going to be where a bioreactor is once I make it. And once I get the fragments for a nuclear reactor, it's probably going to replace the bioreactor. But first and foremost, what's going to be there is solar panels. So I'll need 2 copper and 4 quartz. I like to turn it off. I'm also worried that because with all this back and forth, I'm using my Seamoth because I don't want to leave it anywhere unattended for too long while I'm very far away from it because of the frickin' possessors. So I'm also worried that my Seamoth's gonna run out of battery. That's gonna run out of energy. So I should probably make a solar panel. Not a solar panel, a power cell. Before I run completely out of power. I know. I also want to keep these as a kind of known location. So I'll need 2 quartz, 4 quartz, 2 copper. Quartz is easy to find. I just need to I was gonna say I just need to find the tunnel. The coral tube. But I already have 2 4 quartz I need, and I didn't even find the tube yet. I can't be grabbing all this titanium because then I'm not going to have the inventory space I need. Later. So you have 2, 3, 4. I can probably get what I need for a moon pool right now as well. Which I have 14 right now. So I can make... What? I can make 1 ingot and then still... Oh no. Oh yeah, no. I can make 1 ingot and still have left over for 2... solar panels. Also gonna grab this. Turn it into lubricant. And then I will need more titanium. So I will be heading into kelp forest. Grab what? 8. 2 is 8. We'll say 3 metal salvage. I want to know what sounds like it's exploding. Because first, when I was first looking in the ocean forest for the fragments, I heard a sea moth pop. Which also tells me that there might be a base there because of the popping of a sea moth. So, like, why else would there be a sea moth out there other than there was a base there, right? That makes sense to me, anyway. I gotta get 2. So that's actually exactly enough. Head back. What I need for a moon pool. I'm also hoping I won't need to reinforce it. But that's wishful thinking. But it's currently at, I think it was like 8.3 or something. Like that. So, what was that sound?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now that I have everything I need to complete my base, outside of a fabricator, but that will be momentary. For now, this is just going to be kind of like the bare bones of a base. It's going to be a room, a power, it's going to be a room, power, and, Did you hear that, or am I losing my mind? I really hope that was heard. Because that sounded like a very deep, guttural roar, and I don't like that. At all. Not one bit. Oh god, I didn't even think about it. Can they latch on to beacons? Can the possessors latch on to beacons? Oh no. I didn't even think of that. I'm gonna hope they can't. Because if they can, then that's a problem. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build the moon pool off here. And then I'm going to build 2 solar panels. I'm going to build one on top of the multi-purpose room. Position doesn't matter. I'm going to build one on top of the multi-purpose room. Then I'm going to build
After weeks without
one on
human
top of here.
contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort.
Hey!
Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Okay, I wanted to wait till I had a little bit more power in my base before throwing this in here because hello, it is on battery. Actually, power's pretty good. But now, that is safe. That can no longer be harassed. Okay, so I have the moon pool. I have that. Now, next order of business that I want to do, which probably will not be in this video. I didn't even get to most of what I wanted to do in this video. I think I might have to dedicate a whole video just going into the Aurora. But I want to make you... I want to make a modification station, a fabricator, a radio. I'll probably end up making multiple medical fabricators. Honestly, you know what? No, I got a better idea. I'll get the rest of the, in my opinion, necessary base pieces. I'll get those off camera. Those will be something where once the next video comes up, they'll just kind of be here. How does that sound? And then, so I'll get the rest of base piece stuff. I'll get the rest of that off camera. And then base piece stuff I'll get off camera, and then the next video I will dedicate to going into the Aurora. I'm going around the Aurora. I think that sounds like a good plan. But one thing that I'm sure you've probably noticed from the last video that I promised twice, I got stuff I was going to read and then never did. Plague Creations. I just got the Mimic Paper, which The Moving Paper I did read already. I read it, I'm pretty sure, in my thing. So I'm not going to bother reading that. Same thing with the Mutated Stalker and Plague Bladderfish. Oh, so the Plague is going to do that with the base, too. However, Team Lochnavar. This is the PDA entry I got from the base. And before I even start, I didn't even know this was an audio log. Before I start this, there is some cursing in it, so, but whatever. Not very long. So let's play this, shall we?
No, I'm gonna thought I worked for that dickbag Luke up in our beach end. He acts like he fucking owns the place. Zergo here, Zergo this. What's gonna be next? Zergo raised my fucking kid from me? His daddy ain't gonna be home for Christmas? Gotta make sure the bottom line's getting met. What an asshole. I'm meant to be running deliveries for Adam. RB Dante's bearing horn out as it is, and Luca thinks he just sent me off on some scavenger hunt. 1,300 feet underwater for a golden ticket to Wonka's factory that probably even doesn't fucking exist. God, not these fucking batteries in me. I'm telling you, you would run out of power 30 minutes ago and run out of oxygen 10 after that. Can't remember the last time I saw the goddamn sun. The nerves of these people.
So this... Interesting. They also got logs for the survivors, codes and clues, Be Life Pod 6 transmission, Aurora survivors, got all this stuff. Alien data, terminal data, scan data, blueprints. Also, I did hear what's, like, banging on the outside of the base, so that's interesting. While I'm thinking about it, let's pin... where'd it go? Yep. So, right there on the right side of my screen is everything that is going to end up being here in the next video, if I can get it, which... shouldn't be hard. None of that's actually hard to get. I think legitimately the worst part of getting all this is probably is the diamond and the silver, because the silver is annoying to find, and the diamond most consistent spot I have to spawn at's on the island. But whatever. Not important. Oh right, there's one more thing as well. Hold on. I didn't end up pinning. I also want to make a grow bed, but that's not my most biggest problem right now. I'm gonna pin... Fuck off. I've lost it. Where is it? There, the upgrade console. The grow bed's actually really easy to make. 2 titanium and that's it. But that will be here come next video. Which, speaking of the video, it's gone on pretty long now. I think I made a relevantly successful progress. I've accomplished most of what I wanted to do in this video. I didn't think it would end up taking this as long as it did, but regardless of how long it did take, I got it to where I need to be, right? I wanted to hopefully get into the Aurora for this video. Didn't get to it. Only got as far as getting a base made, but getting a base made was kind of like one of the big things I wanted to get done, simply because a base was going to be needed for some of the stuff I was going to need to make because of the modification station and battery chargers and the power cell chargers. Once I get a battery charger fragment, the fragments for it. But I think probably what I'll do in the next video is I'll go around some of the wrecks I've seen that I wanted to get into with a laser cutter. And then after getting into those, I'm going to go to the Aurora, go in there, get some prawn suit fragments, fix the engine, go back outside, find the transfuser fragments. We'll be done with that for then. That whole part of it will be done, but that's the plan for the next video. And without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was pretty much entirely me rambling and me planning out loud while gathering things. But that's going to be most of the videos until we get past Arc 1 stuff. I apologize. But regardless of that, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.